Welcome to a new podcast where we're breaking through and breaking it down with a new girl. Your host, Dawn Piercy.
Relations, ups and downs, and having to find the people who I could collaborate with to make things happen. Because it's not easy trying to make.
Not. How did you get through your trials and tribulations?
Well, first of all, God,
right?
But also believing in what I was doing, as I was doing it,
right?
Because I always, I try to keep a plan, and that's the best to do is to keep a plan, because without a plan, it's not going to really.
You're right.
You're not gonna get it right,
You're absolutely right. I make like a short year plan,
and
then I do a long term. And then
right.
I mark it off when I get done with it.
That's right.
And then also things that I want to do and ideas that I have. I was praying about it and I heard that small, still voice tell me to write everything down, every single thing that I've got going on down. Write the pros and the cons of each one.
That's right.
And then write my fears.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I identify my fear with that,
mm-hmm.
and I can look at the outcome of it, is it willing, is it worth going through it? And then fold it up and put it in a jar. And then every now and then, I will go by and I'll shake the jar. And I'll be like, what's in here? And I'll go through and I'll look at it. And then I'll mark these things off. And I think that's what allows me to stay focused on what I'm doing.
That's right. Whatever it takes to stay focused is what we all have to learn.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not easy to stay focused, but you have to stay focused.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Same way. I will say this though. It's a song on the album called "Pay for That." May have heard that. If you haven't, you can check that out. But that song right there, before I knew I was going to end up getting a distribution deal, and even doing a song with Hars and some other folks that I collaborated with.
Right.
That song actually opened up the door because I sent it to Hars. He was over in Germany, which he lives in Germany.
Uh-huh.
Sent it to him. I emailed it to him, and because like I said, we've been friends for years. He really liked that song, and so he told me whenever he came home, because he's from Charlotte, North Carolina. So he told me whenever he came home, he's gonna do a song with me. So he happened to come home. He called me, and I happened to be going to the studio sometime after he had called anyway. I set up the day or whatever. And we got in there and recorded the song. And it just, ever since then, that gave me that much more encouragement also, And I just kept on recording, ended up getting with Steve Gray, Gray Storm Music, as you see me plug.
Yeah.
Media sites and all of that. Got with him, and everything just came full circle. So now sitting here talking to you.
Since you now Tiffany, she's your manager, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since she's became your manager, how has things improved for you?
Yeah, things have picked up. I mean, I really can't say she is really the plug.
I know she pushes things in the right directions with the right people, and it gets it done real fast.
Yeah, real fast.
Impact. Yeah.
Yeah. I thank God for Tiffany. She has really opened up some doors also, like I said, through Steve and then to her. So it's really, I have a beautiful situation right now, and I'm taking advantage of everything that's coming with it. So I really appreciate Tiffany and Steve for doing what they're doing. Tiffany, she knows her thing.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few artists that I'm working with that are moving forward with her. And I really hope they do, because if they don't, they're going to be missing out. And I don't want that to happen.
That's right. Miss out.
Right. Hey, can you share the benefit of that little bit of investment that you made in yourself and how it's paid off for you? For other artists that are wanting distribution but are unsure, can you share that with any of our music artists that are listening?
Well, if they're looking for, anybody, well, let me back up. Okay. When I first started recording the songs,
Uh-huh.
got to the songs on the album being completed, I was searching for distribution.
Okay.
I felt like distribution was going to benefit, because a lot of people can't seem to get to the avenue of distribution. But distribution really means a lot, okay? Especially when you're worldwide with it, such as I am, through Tiffany,
Right.
But you have to have it, because you can have a hit record all day, and
Right.
if nobody gets to hear it, then it's not going to be where it needs to be, to the public. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So with Tiffany, the investment that I did, she really allowed the people on social media, as well as her site too, posting me and my stuff on her site
Mm-hmm.
also gives you that push, you
Right.
know. So she's
Yep.
really strong. She's really strong for real, as a person, and as for what she's doing, with distribution and the marketing, because she knows how to market you. Believe that. So it's definitely a plus all the way around the board. I'm definitely happy. Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. So, yeah, for any of our listeners that are music artists and looking to get somewhere, hit me up. And
Hmm.
if I like what I hear, I will set up a conference with you and Tiffany Gaines. If I
Yeah,
like what I hear and
that's
it
right.
qualifies.
Yeah,
So,
I'm blessed right now. I'm blessed. Yeah.
so, but yeah, absolutely. I know that I send a lot of emails out and a lot of people are interested, but
Hmm.
a lot of people, it's just they come back, go back and forth. Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
it's a big decision to make. It is,
Hmm.
but it's a good one, and it's
That's
well
right.
worth your while.
That's right. It really is.
So